Hello, GallantSkink here, back on Ark Ascended in my beautiful house. As you can see, now I have some great spikes all around, so I can't get attacked by those mean chickens anymore. I have a nice gate set up right here that I can use, and ooh, there's a supply drop. I'm gonna see what all is in here. Basically like an entire wooden house, a small one, but wooden house nonetheless. Now, I'm just gonna put this in my storage box real quick. There we go. Ooh, it also had a chitin chest plate. I'm not putting it on, though, because I actually moved out of this place. Because you'd think now that I have spikes, I'm safe at home. And granted, I am. But once I go out into that forest, it's crazy. There's like Troodons out at night, Therazinos tearing me up, and I just had enough of it. So I made a boat and sailed far away from this place, and I'll show you it right now. So this is my catamaran. It's like a raft, except for a lot bigger and faster too. This is my tribe mate, Ape Face. He isn't on today, but he'll probably be in future videos. But I just have a kind of basic setup. I don't really have a house, just a bunch of workstations and stuff. Now here's my bag. I left it here whenever I teleport with the bed. You can teleport to other beds, but you drop your stuff behind. Now I've been crafting some great items recently. So one of the mods I have installed on this server adds Western weapons, and this weapons bench is how you make them. I've only unlocked 2 of the weapons so far, but they're pretty darn good. My favorite so far is this lever action Winchester. And I'll go test it out on something real quick. Aha! A stego. What level are you? 50? I think that's doable, although I don't have armor because it's super hot out. But at night, I start freezing to death. It's just terrible. I might have to boost fortitude or get some sort of cool armor that keeps me cold. So I'm going to run over here a little bit. Get far away from this stego. Make sure I don't hit the trike. And there we go. Come here, buddy. Yeah. All those times I played the Isle, these stegos have been messing with me. But now they're going to pay for their transgressions. Come here. Oh, I missed that one. Was that another stego? Okay. That's just a pig. I thought there's another stego for a second. I was about to have to run. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm kind of against a rock. They're almost done with, though. Just a couple more shots and dead. Oh, crap. I just now looked. I'm probably going to die soon as well because I am getting overheated. Maybe if I make some cloth armor? I know cloth, it actually cools you down a little bit. But I don't know if it'll be crafted by the time I can use it. Okay, so now I'm on cloth life support. Usually the heat and cold isn't too big of a deal because I have enough health to where I can just kind of ride it out. But whenever I get damaged by something like a stego and it takes me down to low health, then temperature becomes a problem. I might be able to take a little dip in this water to cool off. Yeah, that actually got my temperature down. I don't know if I can get it all the way down to where I heal faster, but at least I'm not dying. So I just jumped in the water to cool down, and I see this massive thing. Giant turtle. I saw one of these by the island over here before, but I haven't seen one in a while. I guess he came back. They're a passive tame, though, because if you walk up to them, it says you can feed them. And I tried feeding them meat and berries, and it didn't take anything, so maybe it takes fish meat. That would be my next guess. It makes sense if it's a turtle. If it doesn't take this, I don't know what it wants. Where'd my fish even go? Is it still in my hand? Oh, it is. It's just so small. It's like the smallest coelacanth ever. It gave me 2 pieces of meat. That is insane. Okay, come here. You're gonna have to supplement a little bit. There, that's a little bit bigger coelacanth. Decent sized. What does he want to eat? I do have taming food. Okay, this thing is being way too picky. I'm about to look up what this thing eats. So I looked it up. And they don't want to eat this normal food. You know what they like to eat? The wiki said biotoxin and ammonite bile. That's basically like drinking LaCroix. Okay, I don't see why these things would be eating literal toxins. I don't know what these things are made of, but I'm not taming one of those anytime soon. I might just have to get one of the basic turtles. So one of my main goals for this episode is I want to tame something cool, something amazing. And I think a Bronto would be a good candidate. Right now I can't unlock the saddle because I'm sadly too low of a level. But eventually you can make a saddle for this guy that allows you to build a base on top of them. And I've boosted the base building capabilities of rafts and platform saddles. So if I get one of these things, I can basically just build a whole castle on it. And I think that would be amazing. This one's level 45. I really need to make a spyglass. I have crystal. I don't know why I haven't made one. I guess I just like getting exercise. If you're wondering why I have so many pteranodons that aren't even that high level, it's because they're going to be sacrificial pteranodons. Often in this game, you'll die far away and you need to get back to your loot quickly. So I'm going to get each of these guys a little saddle, and they're going to be one-way rides most likely because they're so weak. But at least I'll be able to get my loot fast in the future. I also have this Ankylosaurus, and he has a level up. I'm going to level up probably melee a little bit. That'll help him get more metal. I mainly do just melee and weight. I don't even care about stamina, because pretty soon I'll be able to get a giant bird that can just carry it for me. And then I got this guy, Grindel, who is amazing at getting berries. And I'm going to definitely need some berries if I'm going to tame a Bronto, because those things eat like crazy. I think I hear a drop up there. I'm going to go check it out. Hopefully it has some good loot in it. I've had really good luck with drops recently. I got a bunch of shotgun ammo. And I don't have a shotgun yet. Well, I have the modded shotgun, but not the regular arc one. And sadly, this shotgun can't use regular arc ammo. Let's see. We got a bear trap. That's nice. Stone walls. I don't really care about that too much. I mean, I guess I'll probably build a stone base sometime in the future. What is this? Soap. Scrubs dye and paints off items. I see consume. Well, I don't know what I should have expected. So now that I have a spyglass, I can pretty easily tell the levels on these things. 50. Although this thing kind of flies weird. What do we got over here? Level 150. That is max level. And level 75. I don't even know if I'll go for the 150. That might be too hard to tame. I could make a trap though. I've heard that traps don't work in this game as well as they did in the old Ark, though. So, you know what? I might just try to tame one of these lower level ones. What was this one again? Can't even tell from this range. What's the point of a spyglass if I can't use it from far away? Let's see. 45. I might just go tame this one. Mainly because it's separated from the other Brontos. My strategy for this thing is I'm just gonna shoot and run just around this whole island, because I'm pretty sure I'm faster than it. So wish me luck, I guess. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get a few more trank arrows, because I just started to think if I run low on those, then it's gonna be a huge waste. I might even make an extra crossbow, because sometimes they break. Okay, I'm tired of this stego just stomping around by my base. I'm just gonna sick the whole army on them. I'm pretty sure all those pteranodons, yep, they're all just gonna attack at once. There we go. Stego's getting absolutely dominated. Look at that. Gone in like 5 seconds. Oh, he actually has one of my pteranodons on its tail, I think. There we go. I think one of the pteranodons flew away, but I have him on that setting. That's the high level one. It's just in case it gets attacked by something, I don't want to lose it. All these things are so loud whenever they're flapping around. And then I gotta go over here and whistle all of them to land. It's so annoying. Like, you'd think they'd know to land on their own. It must be tiring just like sitting up there in the sky. Okay, so now I should have more than enough trank arrows to knock out this thing. I think if I aim it right there, I can hit it. Okay. Yep. It takes forever for the arrow to even get there, though. I have to aim like 5 seconds ahead. Luckily, it's getting a bit stuck on the rocks, it seems. I just gotta make sure whenever it starts running from me, it doesn't run into the ocean and get chomped up by a shark. It's actually a bit faster than I thought it would be. I might start running a bit now. I don't want to get close to the other Brontos, because then they'll get all angry at me for hurting their friend. So I'm just gonna... Ow! That hurt. I'm just gonna run this way. Ow, that actually does a crap ton of damage. I'm just gonna run past my tames and not stop, because I don't want them getting hit. Oh, he is keeping up pace with me. This thing is a lot faster than I thought it would be. It looks like it might be stuck. I'm missing all of my shots, though. It's running towards the other Brontos. That does not seem good for me. Oh, yeah, I think they're kind of getting angry. If I can just get this thing knocked out before I die, though, I'll be good. Yeah, it's definitely getting close to being unconscious if it's running like this. Why is it running back towards me? What? It was just running away. And now it's coming back at me? Did he try to, like, fake me out or something? Oh, no, I wish I had a parachute. Okay, I'm going to try to really quickly fly back over there on my bird. Get back my stuff and keep on tranking it. I can't tell which one I was actually tranking. It was the level 45 one, I think. Okay, that's it. But it's mate boosted, which means its buddy is going to get mad once I start knocking it out. This is so terrifying. There's 3 of them! I thought there's just 2. I think this might be the end for me. Although they can't hit me with their tail swing if I'm, like, below them slightly. So I can at least use that to my advantage. Ow, I hit the wrong one that time. Once again, I should have brought a parachute. I should really start crafting those. I don't know why I don't. It's dumb not to. I have enough hide to spare. It's starting to run again. I hope it's actually getting close to being tranked this time and not just running to fake me out again. Oh! It got knocked out! Okay, its friend's not even mad at me either. And it's pretty close to my raft. That's a good spot to knock it out at. I'm going to give this thing some mejo berries. And I'll put those in there too so I can feed it to it in just a second. So I think I might have broken this thing's legs. Because by looking at it, they sure don't look very healthy to me. They're all twisted around the rocks. Just completely broken. Its neck's all lopsided. I feel like this Bronto is going to get tamed pretty good just because it knows it has nowhere else to go. And if it goes back to live in the wild, it's just not going to live for more than a few days. See, that's the key to taming an Ark. You just got to make sure all your creatures are entirely dependent on you, so that if they ever run away, they just die instantly. Oh, and now I'm freezing to death. I didn't even realize that. I'll put on my warm clothes, I guess. So here I am on a tropical island, and I have to have a fire, a forge, and my torch out just so I'm not cold. Whatever freaking ancient aliens put up those obelisks and all these drops, they really screwed up the environment. I'll tell you that. So one thing I've realized about Brontos is they don't even really need narcotics, because you can see that she's staying knocked out, but it's also taming really slow. So I just need to keep on putting mejos in this thing, but otherwise I can kind of leave it alone while it tames. So while that's taming, I'm thinking about maybe starting a base over here. Now, last episode I talked a little bit about the Dwarven Builders mod, so all these, they don't cost any engram points, so I'm just going to learn them all. But they're really cool looking structures, although they cost quite a bit of metal. But that shouldn't be a problem because there's metal over here and I have an Anki. So I might start building with this stuff. So now that I have a Dwarven workbench set up, I can make all these structures. Now it uses metal, which isn't too hard to get, but cementing paste kind of is. It would have been easy if I stayed by the beaver dams, but since I moved out, I'm gonna have to travel pretty far to get some. So I might just build a small structure for now. Actually, seeing as I just made 2 foundations and that took 100 metal, this might be a more long-term project. I might just build with stone for now, especially because I have a few stone things just from drops. So my tribe mate Ape Face already started building a little structure right here. I don't know what he was planning to do, but I might just move it slightly farther back and build in this little inlet, and then I can get some gates and fence off the front of it and maybe even the back so no herbivores just come falling in, and it can be my own private little area. I might build in this little clearing right here, although this whole area is pretty flat, great for building. I might do like a 5x5 structure. I think that'd be a pretty good size, and then I could just build off of it in the future. So I'm gathering resources for the foundation, and I never pass up a good opportunity to take down a pig. They have quite a bit of hide on them, so I'm just gonna... What level is this guy? It's hard to read. I think that said level 10, so it should be a one-shot kill. If I get it to the face, we'll see. Oh, it's gonna be a 2-shot, isn't it? Where'd he go? There we go. That was a nice clean kill. What is it doing? It's like dancing around. That's weird. And there we go. The basic shell of my new base. That took a while to make. Stone is so hard to get. I'm constantly having to repair stuff, and it's so heavy, but I think I'll probably make this maybe 3 stories. I have enough room for like 2 stories right here, but I decided to have a pretty high ceiling on the first floor just because it looks better. I might start moving some of this stuff off the catamaran, or I might just build some new stuff in there and keep this out here. Who knows if I might need to drive this somewhere. I found some cool stuff in a drop. A bunk bed, some more ammo and stuff. And then over here, some nice tasty beers. I think those help with like melee damage. I also got some sap. Just a bunch of random stuff. Also, it's a little bit hard to tell because there's 2 other Brontos in the way. But I got this Bronto tamed up. Just now decided to name it Needle Nose because look at its face. It's so small compared to the rest of it. And poetically, I am 1 level away from unlocking the regular saddle. Sadly, the platform saddle is a pretty high level, and it'll take a little bit for me to get it. I'm just leveling up this guy in health for now. He'll just be my tank. I'm thinking once I get the platform saddle, though, I'll probably have like trank darts and all that stuff, and it'll be a lot easier to tame stuff. I might go for the level 150. Just because if I'm going to have a house on that thing, I do not want it to die on me. So I think that'd be a pretty good investment. I just decided it'd be a good idea to also get a fireplace in here. Mainly because it looks cool, but also because it can get pretty cold around here. So I'm really wanting to unlock this Bronto saddle before I end the video. So I'm going to go around and look for some explorer notes. And also some drops, just because I could always use some extra loot. Okay, so I was just going through the jungle looking for explorer notes. And here is a Titanosaur. The largest creature in the game, I believe. Look at the size of that thing. So there's a T-Rex pretty nearby, but it's not near the size of this thing. Yeah, remind me to never punch one of those things. So, no explorer notes so far, and I've reached the swamp. I'm going to turn around here because the swamp is very dangerous. The reason I'm not going to the swamp is it's full of stuff like snakes and meganeras and stuff that drains your stamina and knocks you out. Well, well, well. Look who it is. It's a Therizino. Looks like it just killed some raptors. 140. Dang it. I was thinking I might be able to take it out with my shotgun, but I don't want to risk it at that level. I'll just get this meat, I guess, real quick. So over here is a modded dino, the Brontosaurus. I don't really know much about them. Judging by how it's just chasing around a flying thing in the sky, I'm gonna guess it's pretty dumb. I'm not gonna stick around to find out, though. Ooh, there's a drop here. I didn't even see it, but I could hear it. Let's see, some cuts of fish, and what kind of saddle was that? Bezo Bufo. That's actually pretty cool. Bezo Bufos are these giant frogs in the game, and you can like knock stuff out by licking it. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to go to the swamp though to tame one of those. I don't know why, but there are so many pteranodons flying around here. As far as I know, I haven't changed any server settings that have to do with spawn rates, so this is just perfectly natural. I don't like it though. I might start having to shoot them out of the sky. I'm gonna see what's in this green drop real quick. An entire wooden house. That seems pretty cool. But I think I saw something else in there. A beer barrel. Yes! I want to make my own beer. I have a little bit at the base I got out of that drop earlier, but I need to have my own supply. I might keep the gate on me. Gates are kind of hard to make. All this other stuff, though, it's pretty easy to craft. I don't really need it because it's weighing me down a lot. Well, I guess I'll just have to get level ups the good old-fashioned way. Killing stuff. Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Big game hunting. Oh, he just ran right over that rock like an Olympian. Come here. Oh, let's go. Oh, it landed in the water, though. Hopefully a shark doesn't eat it. I want that hide. I am so close to leveling up. I might just be able to craft, like, cloth hats or something and get the rest of it. No! No! The second I reach it, it disappears. That's unfair. Okay, well, at least there's a parasaur nearby. There's a lone trike. It should be easy enough to take out. I think it's low level too. There we go. Although the head absorbs shots pretty well. Finally, I can craft this Bronto saddle. That took forever. You level up fast enough when you aren't really paying attention, but whenever you're actively trying to level up, it takes forever. Behold! My mighty steed. It may be slow, but it has a crap ton of health. And it should be good for getting berries. I don't want to swing too close to these other Brontos, because then they'll get them angry at me. But yeah, it doesn't get a bunch of berries per bush, but just the amount of area I can hit allows me to get a huge amount. This Bronto dwarfs my base. I mean, look at it. I can just jump off and be on the roof of my building. And it hurts me to get off of my tame. That's how you know it's a good dinosaur, whenever you gotta break your leg to get off of it. I definitely think it was worthwhile taming this thing. Probably off camera, I'll get this place kind of furnished. I might even build onto it a little bit, make it a little bit higher. Who knows? It just depends how lazy I am. Eventually, I want to get one of these catamarans and build a giant building on top of it that can just sail around the world. I really like the idea of movable bases. That's why I want that Bronto platform saddle so bad. There's even some underwater dinos that you can get platform saddles for, so that's really cool. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here and try to parachute onto this Bronto. Hopefully I make it. Here goes nothing. Welp, maybe next time.